Hello, I'm Alex from Prosperity Finance. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I will walk you through the full process of obtaining a home loan for you at Prosperity Finance. And hopefully by the end of this video, you will have a better understanding of what's going to happen during and after the loan application process for your next property buying journey with us. As shown in the slides, there are 11 steps in total. Once you've made your first contact, that's step one. One of our client service specialists will be in touch with you, um, normally via phone calls. But if it's really hard to find a suitable time with you to have a phone conversation, we will also communicate with you via email. So during this step, the client service specialist will try their best to understand as much as possible your current situation and your future property buying goals. Once the information is gathered, it will be passed on to one of our financial advisors. The financial advisor will use this information and our internal comparison tools as well as their past experiences to generate a preliminary advice and present it to you. Um, Once you've received this advice, if you think it's pretty good and you want to go ahead with the application, one of our colleagues will send you emails for the loan application preparation. Basically, you will receive two emails during step three. In one email, you will find an online link for online application form and also a disclosure documents from the particular financial advisor that you're working with. Then the second email will also contain a link that's the online portal that we use for you to upload all the documents that's required for the application. And once all the information and documents are provided, we'll move on to step four, where we'll conduct our internal file review against the requirements from the lenders at the time of application. So this step will be completed by our application specialist. And once the review is completed, the application specialist will have a quick meeting with our financial advisor, and then they will have a pre-submission meeting together with you. And that meeting is step five. So this pre-submission meeting will take generally around 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how complex your application is. In this meeting, the financial advisor will firstly go through the disclosure documents that we send you in step three again to make sure that you've understand everything in that disclosure documents. Then the application specialist will go through a list of questions or issues that have been identified during the internal file reviews and clarify anything that's necessary for that final application. And after that, the financial advisor will give you a final advice based on the internal file review results. If the final advice is accepted and you're willing to go ahead with the application, we then move on to step six, where our application specialist will prepare the final application package. And the application form that we're going to send to the lender will be emailed to you at this stage. And we'll ask you to go through the application to make sure everything is correct and confirm it with us by email. Once we've received your final confirmation email, we will submit the application to the lender. Step seven is after we submitted the application, and we will provide ongoing support to the assessment. So any question that comes back from the lender, we'll try our best to answer it and mitigate anything that happens during the assessment process to ensure a satisfactory approval from the lender. Once the loan is approved, then we will move on to step eight. So this is generally the property hunting stage. During this stage, we will assist you with any property check request, and will also help you to meet your loan approval conditions if there's any. Then once you've made your final purchase, we will move on to step 9. At this time, we'll go back to the lender. Of course, that's after you've met all your offer conditions. We'll go back to the lender and ask for the best interest rates and cashback, and then have another meeting with you to finalize your final loan structure. Once that's finalized, we'll send it back to the lender. So the final loan documents will be generated by the lender and sent to your solicitor. So between the times that the loan documents been sent out by the lender and the final settlement date, that's the step 10. During this period, we will provide any support that's required to ensure a smooth settlement. And also during this time, we will refer you to any other professionals such as insurance advisors if it's required. And after the settlement, we move on to the last step. We will provide ongoing services after the settlement. So basically, we will help you with any future refix request, and also we will conduct annual loan reviews for you, as well as any other on-demand review request from you. Okay, so these are the 11 steps that you will experience when it comes to us for home loan, and hopefully the information is helpful to you. And that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for your time, and looking forward to see you again next time. Bye.